Mike Edwards. How are you? Thanks, that's Phoebe. She's a wiener dog. What's my favorite chord? A. That's why. Hey, K-Dog, how are ya? People don't know that ZZ Top song, Certified Blues. It's off their first record. Blanca, how are you? Good to see you. BPS, hey there. All the way from New Zealand, thank you. I don't have one, Deedle, but thank you for asking. If you asked what was my favorite Marvel or Star Wars character, then I'd have a good answer for you. Hey, Isand, how are you? Hey, Nicholas, how are you? Hey, Andrea. Put a please. Not my favorite Skinner tune to play. Problem is, I don't have Alan Collins over here jumping 7 feet in the air going. That would be cool, though, right? Can I play a Dio riff? You mean like Holy Diver? No. I don't know any Franz Ferdinand. Or Fernand. I'm sorry, Nicholas. I don't know any Guns N' Roses. I'm really not a fan of theirs. I think Slash is a great guitar player, but I'm not an Axl Rose fan. Yeah, let's get some more likes up there on the board from Larry Soulcactus. Welcome to my live stream for Monday evening. Captain Fantastic. I know that band. What's the most interesting fact that I know that I never get a chance to bring up? I don't know how to take that or respond to it because I can go in so many different directions with it. Somebody asked me what's the worst gig I played the other day, and I began to think about it, and the answer that I actually gave, I really wasn't satisfied because I'm like, I actually have a better answer than that. It was a different gig. Same band, different gig. It was a gig that I personally booked, and it was at one of the premier blues clubs here in Phoenix. And these guys bitched and moaned about playing there the whole night. It was very uncomfortable. And leading up to that gig was a lot of anxiety on me because I had spent like 2.5 months playing with these guys and like things were coming to a head. And I was always the odd man out. Like they always traveled, the three of them, together in one vehicle. And I was always on my own, separately. So I really never felt part of it. But I mean, like, you know, to me it was just like, well, it was just another job. But these guys were such sour bitches the whole night we played the gig that I booked. And because they didn't want to be playing at the hip cool place. They'd rather be playing at some shit club out in the sticks somewhere playing to nobody. That was like their thing. And I'm like, you guys are morons. Why the fuck do you not want to play and be heard and be seen? That's the whole point of going out and playing, is to be heard and to be seen. How do you get that done? You gotta bust your balls and get into the cool clubs, right? That's the only way you're gonna do that. And again, these guys were just bitching and moaning the whole night long. At the end of that gig, before we left, we all went our separate ways. I quit the band. Because I'm like, you guys are all a bunch of ungrateful pricks as far as I'm concerned. And you have shit for business sense. I mean, I can tell you honestly, like for 2.5 months, it was not the most pleasurable experience that I've ever experienced, but it was an experience. You know, at least with that band, I got a chance to play 3 gigs inside of 24 hours. I've never done that before. I guess nobody brings that up to me. I do not have a band currently. I have severe carpal tunnel syndrome. And I've had 3 hand surgeries in the last couple years, so I can no longer play professionally. Hey, Linda, how are you? Thank you, I appreciate that. So if you guys want to see me play in a band, there's videos down below. I mean, I played in a lot of bands over the years, but you you know, I didn't have a camera everywhere I went and every gig that I did, because I played with a lot of different people, and I was there to play specifically for them. It was a job. I was there to do a job. I wasn't there to be like, hey man, I know this is your shit, but I need to record some footage for my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's not gonna fly when you're playing for somebody else and working for somebody else. They're gonna be like, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. And that's gonna be the end of that. So that's why I only have so much footage out there for you guys to check out. But it's down there, you can check it out and watch it. I am from Arizona, Chicago originally. God, if I had $1 for every time I heard Play Sultans of Swing, I wouldn't be here. So again, now I just kind of do the streams and do shorts. So the more content I put up and the more content you guys watch will help me get to monetization and getting some money that way. So that would be great if you could help me out with that. I need 3,000 hours and I just crossed over 1,000 hours. So a little under 2,000 more to go. So appreciate you watching my shit. Mike Edwards, you want some Chuck Berry? Blackhawks fan? Yeah, David, I'm a Blackhawks fan. I like hockey. Bears fan, White Sox fan. I was actually a bat boy for the Chicago White Sox once upon a time. I think when I was 12 years old. Yeah. Yeah, Linda, it comes out in certain words. I mean, I can give it to you like full on if you want, you want to hear it. Yeah, hello there, yeah, this is, Officer Peters. I need you to come down to the station, and, if you could pick up, some of that deep dish pizza, I'd greatly appreciate it, and, don't forget the cheddar fries. Yeah, Bears. Thanks, Linda. I appreciate it. Hey, Weston. Lap, I see you. Blue Mushrooms, what's happening? Hey, Christy. Hey, Blanca. Thank you for the prompts, the kudos. Walder, how are you? I can't read that. Jesus. What language is that? Anybody? Anybody take that? Hey, Marcos. CMS, yeah, I can play Layla. Don't play Ozzy, don't play Guns N' Roses, sorry. Same for Soundgarden, said that. Dead Rewind, I like your name. Hey, Kenneth Flowers. accept that instead of Hell's Bells, okay? Hey, Joseph, how are you? Hi, B. God, you know, B, I don't remember Heart of Soul. I'll have to... But they're all connected to Dancing Days and Satisfaction Guaranteed. I mean, it was all Jimmy Page, right? Remembers that band called The Firm that was Satisfaction Guaranteed. I don't know Sultans of Swing. Thank you for stopping by, though. You're having trouble bending the high string, the high E, Mike Edwards? Try using your third finger instead of maybe your pinky. Are you having trouble just bending it or bending it and doing like vibrato? If you're having trouble bending it, I'd recommend a lighter string gauge. That's for starters. So try, like, if you're using a 10 gauge, try a 9 gauge. And you'll have an easier time bending the strings. Christy, I already played Freebird. Thank you. What's Blue Yes, babe? What did I miss? I don't know, Joseph. I like piano quite a bit. I like drums quite a bit. I think bass is very cool too. I think it just depends on like what floats your boat, you know? Hey, Noah, what's happening? Yeah, I remember you. I don't know Hotel California, Christy. In the fast lane. Oh, I got it. Thanks, Linda. You're welcome, Mike Edwards. CMS, what's my favorite song to play? I don't know. I go in phases. Like, for a long while, it was Tell the Truth by Derek and the Dominoes, and then it was like I Had to Cry Today by Blind Faith, or Glad by Traffic. Or sometimes it's like Custard Pie by Led Zeppelin, or the London Song, or Bring It On Home off of Led Zeppelin 2. Hey, Mr. Bean. Check out Jimmy Burkhard for all the latest and greatest Van Halen stuff. I do not play Van Halen. Any Beaver Brown Band? Is that what you're asking? Like John Cafferty in the Beaver Brown Band? Like On the Dark Side by Andy and the Cruisers? I am 5'4.5". guitar looks big on me. Most people are taller than me, Blue Mushrooms. But I'm still taller than Angus Young and Prince. But when I met Jimmy Page, I did feel like a fucking hobbit. He was like 6'1", 6'2". He was fucking tall. I was like, hey, Jimmy. What? Holy shit. Hang on a second. Same thing with Robert Plant. Both of them. Tall guys. Same thing with all the dudes in the Black Crowes. Tall motherfuckers. I'm always the runt on the stage. Unless I play with a bunch of other runts. Then I just don't stand next to them if they're taller than me. Any Queen? Yeah, I like Queen. Rip 'em Up? Yeah, that's a good one. Rip 'Em Up by Queen and Ted Lasso when Jamie Tart comes back. Hey Jeffrey, how are you? Hey Ronald, how are you? I'm gonna go with Jimmy Page. I've seen both live in person. Richie Blackmore is very impressive, but I gotta go with Jimmy Page because he's one of my top two dudes. Hell's Bells, Christy. Got asked to play that already. I don't know Another Love. I don't know what that is. Hey Diego, how are you? I don't know any Alice in Chains. I have seen Jerry Cantrell though, live in the flesh. I'm gonna go with for me Robert Plant. But who do I think is a better trained singer? Freddie Mercury. That'd be great. Please come back, Blue Mushrooms. No. Yes, Dead Rewind. Jimi Hendrix. There's some Jimi Hendrix. Boot Scoop Buggy. That's by a different artist. That's not by SRV. You mean Scuttle Button. I can't play that by Stevie Ray Vaughan, Kenneth. Thanks, Dead Rewind. I don't remember where Freddie went to school. I just thought it was somewhere in London. Like one of the art schools there that he went to with everybody else. I'm going to go with Scotty Ian. No disrespect to Dimebag Darrell. I just could see myself hanging out with Scotty Ian. That's the thing. Because he is a cool dude. And he likes a lot of the same geeky shit that I like. So, hello from Russia. That's your Johnny Cash, man. Val Kilmer. Yeah. I like Val Kilmer, man. Say when. Why, John Ringo, you just look like someone walked all over your grave. We never got to finish our game. Play for blood, remember? I was just fooling about. I wasn't. Val Kilmer was cool as shit in Tombstone. Say when. You got it, Kenneth. Mike, I talked about it in yesterday's, I told that story in yesterday's live stream if you want to check it out. I know the song Beating Around the Bush, but I don't know how to play it. The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, that's a cool song. There's your Fleetwood Mac Chain, man. You're welcome, Philippe. Oh, King, haha. You should have been here a little bit earlier. I already played Layla. Alright, guys. Stream's running long. I'm going to head out, but you've been great. Thanks for joining. Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch you tomorrow for another live stream, alright? Peace out. Be cool. Bye-bye.